What is going on, FG3000? Back in the place to be, and welcome back to the pre-register for the month of January. So far here in 2023, we're off to kind of a slow start, but there are a few games that we're absolutely looking forward to, so let this video be a refresher for the games that are on the horizon here in 2023. Starting off, of course, with Call of Duty Warzone. This one is looking better and better every single time I see it. They've updated the pre-registration landing page with some updated screenshots showing, a higher graphic fidelity, better aesthetics all the way around, and still an old screenshot to kind of let you know how far the game has come, right? So definitely looking forward to Call of Duty Warzone Mobile. That should be coming out really soon, probably in the first half of 2023. Speaking of shooting, moving on over to third-person shooting, we have we have the Division Resurgence. I was about to say the Call of Duty Resurgence. You know what I was talking about. Yeah, dude, being able to have a third-person looter shooter multiplayer experience on mobile is going to put this game in a league of its own. So I'm definitely looking forward to playing this game. I didn't spend a ton of time playing the PC version, but since I left the Division 2, I heard that game went through some massive changes and it's a much better game. But you know how it is, dude. When you're not around, for a game at the very beginning, it's really hard to come back after big major patches. So I would much rather start fresh with a game like the Division Resurgence coming to mobile very soon. I cannot wait to bullet sponge this dude in his little makeshift armor with some helmet he stole from a museum and a few tires he stole from Firestone. You know what I'm talking about? Can't wait. So that is the Division Resurgence. Next up is Harry Potter Magic Awakens. So for the longest time, I was trying to decide what was going to happen with this game. Was it going to come out before or after the mainline Harry Potter game? And we got our answer. The mainline Harry Potter game is going to come out first. So, get everybody excited with that brand new PC console, Harry Potter. And then once everyone has defeated that game and they're looking for their next Harry Potter fix, I assume that's when the mobile version of the game will come out and collect even more dollars over time. Really enjoyed my time playing this game. Cannot wait to play it again. I do have a video on my channel if you want to take a look at some of my little closed beta impressions. Next up is Final Fantasy 15 War of Eos. Now, looking at this game, of course, is going to take place in the Final Fantasy 15 world, boy band extraordinaire. But looking at the gameplay, dude, it looks like a typical kind of like an idle game, but I'm kind of here for it a little bit. It's made by the same exact company that brought you War of Ages, which is like a terrible money-snatching city builder game, right? So I don't have a lot of high hopes based on the developer, but being able to play like an idle Final Fantasy game, I'll take it, dude. I'll absolutely take it. And one thing I do kind of like about this is a small pet peeve when it comes to any type of JRPG, whether it's vertical or landscape. I cannot stand it when all your heroes are on the left side and all the enemies are on the right side, and they never really interact unless they're attacking. I like the fact that, as far as what I can tell in combat here, your heroes are actually in the mix with the enemies in the back line, right? Like you can see Noctis in the back actually fighting the enemies in their face. I like that. I always kind of hated, hitting someone, then going back to your section. Hitting someone, then going back to your section. I know that's a JRPG staple, but that kind of gets me a little excited on what Machine Zone is going to bring to the fray here with Final Fantasy War of Eos. But once again, do keep in mind, their biggest game, which is a money printer, a money snatcher, I should say, actually both, it is just kind of a city builder game. So monetization on Final Fantasy War of Eos is probably going to be atrocious, but I'll give the game a chance when it comes out. Now, this next game of ours, if the year was like 2017, maybe I'd be a little excited, but all the games that come out of this company these days are just really not good anymore, dude. Like, they're just not good. So not really looking forward to anything that this company puts out anymore, unless they actually start proving me wrong. But for the most part, yeah, dude, they've had a lot of misses. And when you have this many MMORPGs, how good could they be? Although Innocence is a game that people have said was pretty good. I've never played it before. This one is coming global. It's not listed under the pre-register, so if you want to pre-register for this one, you're gonna have to type it in manually here. So looking forward to this. I just said I wasn't looking forward to any games brought to you by this company. Say the company's name, FG. You can't pronounce it. How you know? You're right. I ain't gonna say it, but you know what I'm talking about. Next up is gonna be Tower of God, Great Journey. Absolutely looking forward to more games in this world. Ever since I played Hero Kantari, I was just really taken back by some of the incredible characters and world and the design of some of these characters here from this webtoon. I still don't know anything about it, but I'm absolutely looking forward to playing some of my favorite Hero Kantari characters again. I think this is just pretty much an idle game, but you know what? I got time. Of course, I have to check that box and mention that Minion Masters is still here in the pre-register, baby, breaking all the records. Now, I am skipping a lot of games on the pre-register. There's probably like 20 or so games on the pre-registration right now, but like 87.3% of them are all idle games, right? And I don't mean like, you know, idle games like Tower of God that we might play. I mean like just really basic run-of-the-mill idle games. So not really gonna show any of that off, but I am gonna show off a little Sackboy Action. The PlayStation mascot that never was. Now he's in an endless runner, but it looks like there is a little bit more than your typical endless runner when it comes to some of the obstacle courses that you have to navigate. So I'll play it for a little while, probably expect a short impression for a game like this. But the graphics look good, and like I said, the obstacles look kind of fun as well, right? Lots of dress up fun with the Sackboy and all that good stuff, so we'll give it a try. Little Big Planet was definitely a fun game when I first played it, but I mean, I don't think anyone really considers Sackboy like to be a mascot tier, right? But PlayStation's trying, but this is not brought to you by PlayStation, obviously. Who is this company that is being allowed this license? They also have Lemmings as well. Like, okay, there you go. So that's gonna do it for today's video. A really short pre-registration. Like I said, not a lot has changed from 22 to 2023, and what has changed is just a slew of more idle games and city builders that I know you guys don't care about. So we'll make this one short. Once again, my name is FG3000, and this should be, I know I said this almost every year, but you know what? I'm optimistic. This should be a fantastic year in the world of mobile. We're just starting off slow, right? We're just building up that velocity. By the end of the year, you gonna see. All right, guys, I'm out. Later.